wish someone would like follow you around all day and be like, give yourself a hand, you got on the bus using the Metro card all by yourself? No? Well, that's what I do for myself because I am one of the few, women in New York who are single. How many single people out there? Give yourselves a hand. Oh my God, you're all like married and whatnot? Oh my, that's why I'm here, just because I have, because I'm the single person and you're there watching me comfortably because you've got your lives on. Wait, I didn't mean to go there. Sadness, happy. Anyway, seriously though, honestly, do not feel sorry for me because actually I have finally, after all these years, figured out what's been missing from my dating life, okay? And I don't know, I can't believe it's so simple. Standards. You know what I'm saying, sir? I mean, now when I date a guy, he has to have 3 things. A job, an apartment, okay, with an address. You know what I'm talking about? No squatting does not count. And the most important thing, a first and last name. Okay? I went out with a lot of artists, you guys, and I'd be like, hey, so, and some spaghetti or whatever. What's your name? And like inevitably the guy would be like, name? What do you mean a name? What are you trying to blindfold my manhood and strangle my chi? No, little girl. My essence needs to be free to flow, to pierce through the collective unconscious, where it can just ooze out of me effortlessly while I rock the minds of millions. Don't you fence me in. Now, in case you didn't notice, my artist of choice, it was the rock star. But unlike the smart girls on the west side, the west coast, I didn't date an arena rock star, right? Where they leave you like with a house in Beverly Hills and a prodigy child and like a 3-book deal about Ray Bertinelli. I dated the punk rock stars because basically like that's all I could afford. You know what I'm saying? I live like in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, and they're basically like an indigenous species down there. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like they literally grow out of the cracks in the sidewalks. It's like you can't walk like 2 feet without like tripping over a punk rocker. Okay, and he's like squatting next to his pit bull, and they're fighting over like who gets to wear the dog collar. My turn. But if you're, just in case you're thinking of dating a punk rock star, I'll just save you guys some time. This is like for free. Basically like dating a 40-year-old punk rocker is a 45-year-old punk rocker is the equivalent of dating a 145-year-old man, all right? They age in dog years, you know what I'm saying? And the drugs are not a preservative, okay? Contraire to what they tell you. And also, they can be like very arrogant and obnoxious, you know what I'm saying? Because they're used to getting a lot of attention. And like this one guy I dated, he actually had a tattoo of a chip on his shoulder. Yeah, that's when I moved on, okay? And you may notice that I'm kind of scanning the room, and no, it is not an optical illusion. I'm actually multitasking, like every good New York City girl is taught to do. And what I'm doing is I'm scanning the room for men who may be wearing ties. Okay, you should be, sir, but you're not, okay? Because single women are attracted to men with ties, you know, the way fish are attracted to shiny things. Because in my experience, it usually means they're gonna have like a door on their apartment. And that is just super comfortable. Especially in the winter, you know what I mean? So I was like, where am I gonna find these guys, you know? And I thought, oh wow, it's the millennium or whatever, it's 2000s. And let me do what every millennial's doing. Like, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it up. And so that's what I did. I Googled up, where did I find men with ties? And then, you know, it was like, bang, like, two things came up. Connecticut and corporate America. And I was like, oh my God, I was thrilled because to me, Connecticut, it's like Paris. You know what I'm saying, in my mind? Because I'm from New Jersey, and anytime I wanted to go to Connecticut, like, everyone would be like, what? Cathie, you can't just go to Connecticut. Everyone knows you have to be invited to Connecticut. If you're lucky, maybe you could marry into Connecticut. You see, Connecticut is the mythical land in the snow globe where Christmas began. You know, like in that movie, It's a Wonderful Life? Well, bankers plus angels equals Connecticut. Now, run along and do something useful. Oh, make something useful, like an appointment or a drink. Yeah, that's what good Jersey girls do, right? But so I didn't lose my hope. Do I look like stewardess right now? I'm just saying, like, this was a last minute thing because I forgot the real outfit I planned to wear all week. I packed a winter hat and took out my coat, my dress for the show. So wasn't that smart? And this is my work outfit and a matching scarf. And I think I could get a new job. I work in a law firm right now. It's sort of the fairy tale equivalent of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's like, literally there's like 7 lawyers. So it's like grumpy, sleazy, angry, dopey, you know, smelly, lazy, and sad. I like the sad one though, because he gets like sick or a cold or something, and all I have to do is like give him a Band-Aid or a glass of water, and he thinks it's a miracle. But I think he doesn't really work for. I think he's retired, so maybe that's why. But and then, you know, they have the evil office woman, like she's like the queen, the evil queen, and she brings you the apple, you know, and you're like, oh my God, I just want to take a bite, you know, and then she puts it on your desk as a computer and just wants to start working, right? But I really didn't mean to go on that tangent, but I did, because I really hate too much, I like structure, but I really feel like my inner child is a hippie. Like a few years ago, I thought my inner child was a 14-year-old skateboarding boy, you know, like with like long hair and skinny. And then now it's like become like that Julie from the Mod Squad, you know what I mean? I think Gwyneth Paltrow's trying to be her, but like that's a whole nother thing too. That's not part of my act, but I was just like thinking about it right now, because in like back in the day, like you could do that. You could just like think about things and like with someone else, and they would be thinking of something else next to you, and you could talk about it. And that was a night, you know, or an afternoon. That was an entire lifetime for some people. They didn't have the phones yet. Oh no, the light. So then it got to corporate America, and I don't know about you. Anyone work in corporate here? Oh, none of you do, because you're from Connecticut, right? You don't have to work. You just sit and plan vacations all year. Oh my God, my dream. Anyway, people actually get there. I get there at 7 a.m. to make a good impression, make a long-distance phone call. But people actually went there at that hour to work, and they would show up. This one woman promote me, and every morning she was like this. Oh my God, Cathie, look at that! Good morning. It's only 7 a.m. I've already showered, shaved, moisturized with the New York Times front to back to front. Have my double decaf latte, cappuccino, my high-fiber, low-fat meal, traded some stocks, spoke to my psychic, got my colors on, got married, divorced, remarried, this time for love. Got my MBA, my PhD, Spanish, German, Russian, and look at that, it's only 7 a.m. Any messages? And I'd have to stop her head. I'd be like, yeah, you got 2. Here's one from the Betty Ford Clinic, and here's one from the Time Management Workshop. I don't know which came first, you decide, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's my